Hello everybody, welcome back to Stan's Garage, bringing you everything you need to know for effective IT business management. In a past video, we talked about things to look for when considering onboarding a new IT service provider. And if you'd like to check that video out, I'll have a link for it in the description below. But today, I wanted to add to that conversation and discuss things you should look out for or consider avoiding when you're searching for the right IT provider. Remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed this type of content. Now, let's get on with the video. Here are 7 things you should avoid when hiring a new IT service provider. Item number 1, thinking you need the absolute newest technology. The bottom line is, you probably don't. Today, we hear a lot from marketers about how cutting edge tech is going to solve all your problems. We like to call shiny object syndrome in the industry. Now, while going virtual and having the newest cloud services can help some business practices, it's not just a fix for everything, right? Make sure you don't get wrapped up in all sorts of hype around new products. Figure out whether or not your IT provider can meet your goals before making that financial commitment. As a customer, you should do your due diligence to know what you're getting into when you sign up for that new service. 2, not considering your new IT provider's response times. It's pretty essential to verify the response times of a prospective IT provider. It's going to be in almost any IT service provider contract. It's in ours. If you're signing up with someone and they don't have that, you should ask how long they typically take to respond to requests and resolve issues. Additionally, you're going to evaluate how efficient their on-site support is. Another big mistake is failing to inquire about their availability. Your IT team should be available when you need them. Regular monitoring and availability will help to detect any IT issues early. This will allow the provider to instantly apply patches and updates to minimize the impact of anything going wrong. Additionally, your IT provider should provide easy access to their help desk. You should be able to contact them immediately via email, phone, or some kind of chat. Number 3, overlooking their security offerings. You can't turn on even this YouTube channel without constantly hearing about some kind of hack. So ignoring your IT provider's security features is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Teams that lack adequate defense measures will not be able to protect your systems from cyber attacks, raising the danger of data loss and access to your IT resources. To avoid this, look for IT services that offer malware and other threat protection. Additionally, they must place a premium on safeguarding your business's confidential data, such as trade secrets and your private information. Obvious things when you say them out loud, but you really got to give it a little thought when you're hiring a new IT company. When it comes to specific security measures, an IT provider should be equipped with the tools that immediately identify and prevent data invasions. Things like phishing attack simulations, web content filtering, DNS security, endpoint protection, mobile device management, and dark web protection are all critical factors to be considered in a comprehensive IT security policy. Additionally, response teams should identify and eliminate point of sale and network intrusions prior to compromising your systems. Ensuring they respect all security standards and regulations is also critical. Number 4, ignoring your budget. Look, a lot of IT companies operate on a pay-as-you-go basis. And while you would assume that could reduce expenses, and our flat rate solutions, you're never going to have any real surprises that way. Having a large number of technologies that run together without factoring what those recurring costs are, that can impact your finances. You got to consider all the subscriptions that go into a comprehensive IT infrastructure. I can tell you anything, it's to give that a little more thought before you commit. Do your research, create a budget with the assistance of a professional, likely your CPA or other bookkeeper, accountant, and performing these actions can help you avoid significant frustration down the road. Number 5, not considering if your IT provider is scalable. Now, one of the most serious hurdles to growing a business is selecting an IT provider with limited scalability. In comparison, scalable IT services enable your organization to expand and evolve. They can continuously expand their services to meet your business's objectives, even if these objectives change. One way we do this is we have a help desk partner that can always allocate additional resources if we add new clients that require additional levels of support. Number 6. Neglecting to train your team. Finding and partnering with a reliable IT provider is only the beginning. Having all the newest technology does not automatically increase your profits or decrease output, right? To achieve your goal, you're going to have to train your employees to understand your new tech solutions. Remember that not every team member can readily learn the new tools you're about to use. Some might even prefer the old ones. Train them by hiring IT specialists that can provide that individual one-to-one support and training as to how to use the new tools you've implemented. These experts can help you simplify complicated tasks and maximize on your new investment. Also, some companies put up regular training but neglect to track team progress. This prevents you from evaluating your employees' response to new technologies. Use surveys, other feedback methods to identify and correct any flaws. The last one, number 7, not doing your research. IT providers are similar to other products and services. And you might want to check reviews, references, obviously good word of mouth, referrals. Not doing so, might lead to some disappointment. Get to know who you're working with, and obviously things can go a lot more smoothly. Once you've analyzed that team's capabilities by looking at past clients, possibly working with related industries, and various testimonials, you might even want to get on the phone and talk to one of their references. Do your homework, get to know your IT provider, and you'll have a pretty good idea if they're going to be the right fit for your organization. Remember, every IT team is unique. For example, they may be well versed in one industry, but maybe they do lawyers, but they don't really know retail. And while there's a lot of overlap, if you're very industry specific, you might want to look for an industry specific provider. There's a lot of benefits for bringing in an IT provider. The trick is just to find the right fit. This list is going to help you think about what you should look for on your mission to finding that new provider. So, I hope this video was insightful and you learned what to avoid when hiring an IT service provider. Love to get your feedback on this. Is there anything I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And if you happen to be looking for assistance in hiring an IT service provider, please book a time to chat with me via the Calendly link in the notes below. Totally free, no hassle, no obligation. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.